What's going on, Libra? You Venusian star, you. Today is your reading. Welcome to my channel, The Tarot Cafe. I am Angela and I am your reading. And I'm just going to go ahead and get into your reading. I already know this is about love. Um, it just, I was just told that before I began this. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, Libra. What's going on with Libra? The moon. The, the devil at the bottom of the deck. The explorer. The rebel. Interesting. Hearts aflutter. Told you it was about love. Okay, one more card here. The dog. All right, Libra, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, Libra, you may, with the moon here right next to the Five of Cups, this is kind of like depressing energy. There may be some sort of loss here. It also feels like with this Five of Cups here, you're kind of watching something move away from you. This could be, this kind of feels like a little bit pieces of yourself, maybe like you've lost part of yourself. This could, like I said, I feel like this is to do with love. You've lost part of yourself in someone. This feels very lonely, Libra. Very lonely energy. Even though you have a companion here in the moon card, feels like this is quite lonely energy. And we have the arms of the octopus. It's like intentional, maybe trying to pull you down into deeper emotions. But essentially, I feel like this is very lonely energy to begin with. And with the explorer here, you may be trying to find solace, some sort of solitude or peace within this very heavy energy, which I feel like is a good start. That's a great way to begin. And it feels like, you know what? It feels like there are pieces of yourself. I was on Netflix earlier, and there's this show called Shards of Her. Like, this is what it feels like. You're watching like shards of you just drift away, and it has to do with a heartache. It could have been, you could have been dealing with a Capricorn. But even though this is kind of very despairing energy, depressing, lonely energy, feels like this is causing you to explore parts of yourself, maybe that you haven't visited in a while. Explore these deep emotions or emotions, period. I mean, you are an air sign, and they don't tend to be the most emotional, but depending on what your moon sign is. But it feels like you're exploring these deep, dark emotions and also the pieces of yourself that you've lost. Like maybe, did you really need this part of yourself? Is it essential? And honestly, whatever you've lost in connection to who you are, I feel like it's meant to be this way, because I feel like now you may be the type, you may be a people pleaser, Libra, and I feel like it's time for you to rebel against that version of yourself that was designed and groomed or programmed to cater to others, cater to your significant other. And it's like this is your opportunity to be a bit of a wild rose. Like, things around you right now may be disappointing and a little sticky, thorny, painful, but this is like an opportunity for you to kind of free yourself, not necessarily from the pain, but free yourself from the version of yourself that kind of kept you in this energy of needing to please and cater to others. This is like you getting the opportunity to be selfish and maybe a little reckless, calculated recklessness. Don't go doing anything too crazy, okay? Be wise. But really just letting loose. Like, maybe you're the type that always finds yourself in a relationship, and maybe this is your time to kind of spread your wings and just do whatever it is that you fucking want to do at this time. Not being tied down, not being told what to do. You tell yourself what to do and you fucking do it. Like that kind of energy, like not giving a fuck energy. And says, join in the dance of romance that is swirling around you. Open your wings and let love in, hearts aflutter. And I feel like, you see, with all the fireworks around, like you kind of letting loose and being a little wild, a little reckless, I feel like this is going to lead you to someone who can match your energy, match the loyalty, the love, reciprocate. This person might be a little younger than you, and you also might meet them through your friend's social group. You could also, with the Three of Cups here, meet them through social media as well. But even though they're a little younger than you, I feel like starting off within the connection, both of you might hold back a little bit. Like, this could very well start off as like a, sexual relationship at first, where you're not really, the only way what you're expressing to each other is your attraction to one another. But essentially, I feel like it's going to, over time, develop into a relationship with loyalty. We have the 10 of Aces here, which is like the 10 of Cups. And I feel like that's going to lead to an more emotionally fulfilled relationship. And I also feel like, honestly, this is kind of this disappointment, the despair, the loneliness, is Spirit's way of kind of pushing you out of your comfort zone to be something or someone different. Not even someone different. I feel like, Libra, you've always had this kind of energy in you, but you may have just learned to control it. But essentially what I'm trying to say is that this is Spirit's way of you meeting a significant, important relationship. Now, I'm not saying this is going to lead to marriage, but This is going to be someone who is going to match your energy. They're going to love you just as much as you love them. They're going to be into you just as much as you're into them, that kind of thing. And it's going to be completely unexpected. And I feel like the attraction between you two, with the fireworks here and the devil here, is going to kind of be undeniable and very intense. But I feel like, though, so will the love, the respect, the honor, that also will be included. And it may be like, Libra, you may have been taught like this is the way you meet someone, or this is how you have a relationship, like, oh, don't meet them online, or you can't meet a relationship or the love of your life at the bar, or something like that. This is exactly how you're going to meet this person, like completely in a way that you did not expect to meet them. You may not even go to bars that much, but something, it could be you'll just find yourself in a place that you're not typically known to go, and that's when you're going to meet this person. And like I said, I feel like this is like a little puppy. He looks like a little puppy, and it's right under the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like this is definitely someone who's younger than you. I mean, it could be just they act younger than you, but I really feel like this is going to be someone who is younger than you. For some of you, significantly younger than you, but there's going to be a connection there. And that connection is going to lead to a lot of happiness, a lot of emotional fulfillment. It's obviously not going to be perfect because we're humans, so I don't want to set your expectations to that level. But you're definitely going to be shocked when you meet this person. It's not going to be the way you would typically meet someone. This might be like your first time going online and on a dating site, or your first time meeting someone on Instagram or Twitter or something like that, and it just works out for you. But as I mentioned, when you first connect with this person, there won't be a lot of exchange of emotions. There will be more so a lot of exchange of sexual energy, passionate energy. But ultimately, it's going to lead to this connection where you two kind of bond emotionally somehow. And I feel like this person, actually, with the dragonfly here on this little flower, I feel like this person may even make you feel a bit dreamy, a bit, because for me, dragonflies are symbolizing like illusions and things like that. But it's like this person may give you like this dreamy energy, and that's could be why, with the Four of Pentacles right next to it, you may feel like you need to protect yourself even more, because you might find yourself lost in imagination with this person, feeling a bit juvenile even, and you feel like you need to really protect yourself. But this person doesn't have ill intentions. Like, this person is going to completely match your energy. By all means, follow your instinct, follow your gut, follow yourself. But this is like, this person that you meet is like going to tend to your garden. Like, they're going to pluck up all the weeds. Like, this is like past heartaches, and help you kind of remove like that emotional baggage tied to old people, like old relationships, not like old people. But yeah, and like I said, I feel like you're going to meet this person in a social setting, whether it's social media or you being out with your friends. And it's, yeah, that's what I see here. But like I said, you're still going through this period of disappointment, feeling lonely. But this is an opportunity for you to rebel against your old ways, the things that you used to do that came naturally to you or felt natural to you because you were learned to do it this way. So ultimately, you're learning to rebel against yourself, or the things that you learned maybe in your youth, or how to be in a relationship, and become a little more wild, be responsible, be more free, become like that wild woman. And I honestly feel, wild woman or wild man, I honestly feel like this is who you truly are, but it's also someone or that version of yourself that you tucked away and hidden because to you or others told you that it wasn't acceptable. Well, we live in a day and age where it's like anything is acceptable, honestly. But I don't feel like whoever you are naturally is a detriment to society. Therefore, you are being given permission to be you finally. Okay? It's safe, it's okay. It may feel a little uncomfortable initially, but eventually you will become more comfortable with who you truly are. And it's going to be like, hey, this is who I am. If you don't like it, fuck you. You know, that's the kind of energy you're going to be coming into. All right. So that was your message, Libra. I hope it resonates with you. If not, maybe in the next one. Anyway, I will talk to you later, you beautiful souls. Have a wonderful day, week, whenever you're watching this.